Somebody sent me $50 yesterday, but I was only able to get $39 because there's a $10 monthly fee. Just saw a Whitey truck. There's a $10 monthly fee, so that's cool. But the bank just steals your money that you don't have. Whitey. There's one light car pulling up at the door. There's a white van at the other intersection. I think he started driving right at the other door, the one light. And this car is pulling up at the same time as the white van. And then it's gonna meet me at the intersection. And then there's another car coming to the stalker. To the 64. To the Whiteys. Someone just ran out right now. This white truck just pulled up right now. This is a one light car coming. It's gonna drive by right here. Right as this drives in front of me. With a B2 too, and one light. Looks like black and silver stalkers over there. This car right here with a 55. He's meeting another Whitey. Right when he starts to drive, the other Whitey's pulling up. He's turning here at the corner of the building. There's some of the red shirt over there right now. This truck has one light. This is black and silver. This is a 644. They are stalkered up. That has a B2 and 42. This red car is going over the train tracks. It's probably stalking. Yeah, looks stalkered up. I think it has a 55. They got a child in the back seat. They're stalking with the children. I don't know about that white truck, but motorcycle engine behind me sounds suspicious. This silver car was going over the train tracks when that silver car drove through. I think that's a tan car going over the train tracks. Is it a stalker? This has a B9 on it. There's a dog. There's a car honking. This car is just sitting there. Now he's going again. And this car is turning in the parking lot. It's probably a stalker. It's like right when that car started to drive again. And then he's coming out as this car is turning and is pulling up. It just all seems really stalkered up with this. And then this just pulled up right now, and that has an 88 on the red truck, and that has an 84. And here comes a whitey, and here comes a whitey, and here comes a black car behind me. They're all pulling up at the same time as each other. And that has a B9 on it on the whitey van. And these are pulling up at the same time as each other. He's got his arm out the window. And then I don't know if that's a stalker. Is that a stalker? This truck is turning right now and this pulled up. He's got a blue shirt and a red car. And then that car is turning simultaneous, and it's a blue car. There's a guy walking a dog over here. Is he gonna stalk me? I don't know about that blue car, but here comes two whiteys simultaneous. And they're starting to drive simultaneous. Is he gonna be a stalker? Don't be a stalker, just walk a dog regular. Please just walk a dog regular, don't do it stalkered up. I think he's doing it stalkered up. I think he's stalkered up with the dogs. This red truck is driving up over there as the blue truck drives by me. That has a military license plate, and it's probably just a bunch of stalkers. I don't know. I don't know who's all a stalker, but I bet he's a stalker. His military license plate. How many job applications? There's no jobs to apply for. I looked this morning. I look every morning. You don't have to ask. I'm looking for jobs every day. There's an engine sound right now when this pulls up. Is that stalkered up? This is a blue and a red. And another red car. Some cars coming, they're gonna pull up at the same time as this guy walking up. The black and silver cars, and then more black and silver cars. And then they just turn simultaneous back there. The black car and the white truck. It has a 66 on it. I don't know what he was sinking with, but he's probably a sink head. They're finally gone. Hooray. I don't see a stalker in sight anywhere in any direction. Here comes a white car. Here's a white truck driving out. And the white car pulls up. Here's another car coming up. It's gonna pull up right when the white car starts to drive. And the white truck is driving out at the same time. There they are again. He got a 66. I think I saw a car turn right when he pulled up. He's got a 66 and a camo hat. I think this car is a stalker. I saw a tan car over there right when this pulled up. Is it stalkers again? Looks like it. Of course nothing. Who wants to work? I want to catch pedophiles for a living. There's something useful other than something that's destroying the planet. Or the flat earth, whatever. There's this loud truck driving behind me when that whitey drove by me. Don't be stalkered up. Don't be stalkered up. Don't do it. Don't stalk. Don't do it with the 66. There's a cop pulling up right when it turned. Coming out of the parking lot. Is he coming this way? Oh, he's turning again. Oh, wait, that's a different truck turning. Oh, there he is. I think he's synced with that box truck. I don't know. What about this one? I don't know. What about this one, though? There's a train horn right when this car pulls up. The 22. Then he's turning as this car pulled up, and it's silver and it's black and silver. And then this car is gonna drive right as this car pulls up. And then that car was going over the train tracks, and they're black and silver. It's B9. And there's another silver car going over the train tracks when the black car pulls up. And there's another silver car, and there's a red car blowing through the stop sign. And there's other stalkers, silver, all of them, and that guy has a red shirt. And then the other silver car started to turn right when the other silver car was driving by me. And here comes another silver car, and here comes a white truck. Are they gonna stalk? There's this stalker truck going over the train tracks right now. It says a 7733. The white truck pulled up right when it started to drive. And then these black cars were going over the train tracks when they drove by me. This is pulling up right now, and they're both blue. And is this blue too? Oh, it's black. It's all three black cars. This one has a 99. Is this car gonna sink? It's slowly driving so that it can drive by me right when this car pulls up. Why did it take him so long to drive through? That white turn right when the blue truck drove through. Is this a stalker as the blue truck goes over the train tracks with 29? I think so. This car is coming back. It was like right when this thing turned on. And that white bus is probably a stalker. It's driving out right as this is driving out. Is it gonna pull up with stalkers? This white man over there, I think he's a stalker. I think all these cars are stalkers. All of them. And the train is a stalker. This white truck and this motorcycle seemed stalkered up. Stopped the white truck right when the motorcycle pulled up. And he's backing up. He's sinking with the train. I don't know if it's a stalker or not. Is it a stalker? It's a black car. I think it has an A13 license plate. Is it A13? A3, okay. a car, and there's a car, and they're black and silver. It's driving right when the other one pulls up. And then there's another black car when the other black car drives, and it has an 86. And it has a 99. And then there's another car, and there's another car. And it has one taillight. And I think the blue car had a B34, and that has a 644. And then the black truck just turned right now when this car pulled up. And then the white truck is turning over there, and then the blue car is pulling up right now. And then this car, it just all seems really oddly timed. Like they're stalkers or something. I think this red and blue car is supposed to be synced. I don't know, he's a little late. This black car is driving out right when it drives, right as Whitey was turning too. Seems very synced, all of the cars. That has a 345 on it. This has one light on the red car. Is it a stalker? There's a Whitey truck and that silver car back there. They look synced with it. That other car is turning as it drives by me. Here comes a guy on a bike. Is he gonna sync? He's coming up right as this is starting to drive. I always see that guy synced. The train horn is going off again. When that blue car pulled up. And then this white car just turned over there. I think he was synced with it or something. Here comes black and silver cars. Oh, it's a blue car. Oh, here comes a black and silver car. There's the black and silver with a 666. There's like a gray car, silver and silver. There's the black and silver. Oh, that's a gray car too. It's all a bunch of silver stalkers. I think he had a 555. Was it a 555? Here's another silver car. Like they're all a bunch of dark silver cars, and there's a car hitting their lock button right when he pulled up. There's a car that's gonna pull up. Maybe not. It's not here yet, but it's got red on it. It's pretty much synced. These two black cars are synced. This white truck, I think, is synced with this Whitey. And the church bell is going off right when it pulled up. And I don't know if it's the sync head, is it? Looks like the red and blue sync heads. What about the rest of the cars? Are they sync heads? Just a mystery sometimes. Is this other black car gonna pull up when the other black car drives? Is this? Oh, it's a tan car or a green car or whatever at the same time. What's this one gonna do next? I don't know, but this has a 555. says an 88. And these are the Whitey trucks. And this guy in the red truck has a blue shirt. Is he a stalker? These are the Whiteys again. I don't know about the red truck guy, but these are the Whiteys again. %1,000%. There's a banging sound right when these two cars pulled up. That license plate says "because I can." Is this? I thought it was a Whitey over there. She's got a red shirt in that white car though, and then these are just all pulling up right now, and it drives through to the other side. And the Whitey is turning right now as this is turning, and then this stalker is pulling up. But I always see stalking. 55. There's someone getting across the street at the same time as me. There's a car pulling up at the corner of the building. It has a B9 on it. It's driving by the corner of the building. I think I just heard a car with their lock button, and that Whitey is starting to drive right at the corner of the building. And then he's meeting the student driver car. It's always synced every time I see it. I think that was synced at the railing pole. Sit a Whitey. It's gonna sit at the stop sign until I walk up to the intersection like a Whitey does. It's gonna drive right when I walk up. There's a car hitting the lock button right there. And then this blue car took off right there. And then there's a tan truck and a white car. And then there's a 993 car. And then that's a military license plate, white. And then this seems synced. Is it synced? She's going in the door right here. Is it synced? I just heard a car hit their lock button there. The place where they sync. That car's at the red door. This car is gonna turn to park right now at this moment. And I heard something, I don't know if it's a garbage truck or something. It's like, it's right in the car parked.
Lincoln. There is 59. And 1, 2, 3. Hopefully it's nice and cool today. Have a good one. You too.
Black and silver. That's a blue car. Is it a soccer? Is this stalker right here? This has a military license plate, but he's not right at the place, so he's a little late. The other car was in front of him. He's in his way. Or something. I don't know. Maybe he's not a military license plate stalker for once. This car is pulled up to turn right when I turned. I think it's a stalker. Is it a stalker? Just turned into the parking lot as the forklift drove in front of me. The light just turned yellow synced, and this whitey truck just turned synced. The alley. There's other stalkers driving behind me, I think, but I wasn't looking. I can hear them though. This tan car. These two red cars. And then another red truck. There's an engine sound right now. I think it's this car is coming. Yeah, it's a silver car. And then a black truck was turning in front of me when he drove by me. There's a car at their lock button. I think it was at the corner of that building. Or it might have been honking, actually. This white truck just turned in front of me when that car drove by me. And it's kind of at the corner of the church. That whitey is right at the corner of the church. So I guess that was that. I don't know. Oh, here's the alley though. I think this car was pulling up synced at the alley. I think this white van is gonna sink right here. Right at that place where they sink. That's right at the corner of the building. This pulled up at the same time. It's black and silver. And this pulled up at the same time. And it's B9. And the car just hit their lock button right when that guy opened the door. And that's at the railing pole where they stock. And that was at the corner of the building. Kind of. And this blue car and that black car in front of me at the same time. And then there's a red car right behind the blue car. And then there's this stalker. It's gonna drive through when I walk up to the alley. And then red shirt. And then whiteies. And then I see a telelift that's probably a stalker. That car honking wasn't at a sync place. That's the first car honking that wasn't at a sync place. So that's good. This truck is pulling up right now. This whitey is right now. This truck has a one. It's 3 ones in a row. Probably stalker numbers. It says 77. Here comes Whitey. And here comes a bunch of cars all at once. Just all pulling up right when I get across the street. All 4 of them. And then like this red car just pulled up right when the blue car started to turn. I think he was synced with the blue car. I don't know. This just pulled up right there. I think it's a sync truck. He's turning at the same time that truck turned. Turning into the bank. And I hear cars behind me. They're probably stalkers. If I look back there, I'm gonna see a bunch of whiteys or something. There's a car right here, and it's a whitey. And he's gonna turn and drive at the corner of the building. Yeah. He's gonna sit at the stop sign. Waste his life until I walk by a corner of a building. Red car and a whitey, are they stocking up? Are they stocking up right there? Oh, the other whitey was turning in front of me. Up the street. Is this a stalker too? This is the stalker, and this red truck is pulling up at the same time. And then this is driving out when it starts to drive. And then this is whiteyed up. White there. Whitely. And hearing sound effects that sound stalkered up as I walk over the train tracks. Did you hear them? Oh, it was that. It was the armored truck back there. And they're always stalkered up every time I see him, so he's doing that when I walked over the train tracks. He's doing it. He's slamming a door right when I walk onto the street, too. And the tail lifts are always stalking. He's driving out. When I get across the street. The black car is meeting a silver car at the intersection as this silver car drives by me. Then the silver car is driving by right here. That met the black stalker, and then here comes another tail lift. It's probably gonna pull in Whitey with this stalker at the corner of the building. The tail lift's probably gonna pull in right when I walk up to here. Oh, he's gonna turn the other way. Right as this car is pulling up. And then this other red car is driving out when the red car is driving out. And then I think this car was synced with those cars. That's what it looked like. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. But definitely the red and the tan car. I don't know what's happening right now. It looks kind of regular right now. Oh, there's a stalker. So I walk up to the intersection. And he's gonna do stalkered up things. Again. He's gonna be a stalker. That was White at the crosswalk. That's White at the corner of the building. Here comes another Whitey. He's gonna turn to park when I walk in the door. I think he's just sitting there. He's not parking yet. He's like pulled up and stopped in the parking lot. He's like not parking. I don't know what he's doing. It's a good movie, y'all. What's your favorite movie? I don't know if it was a stalker. don't know, man. Just take notes in case. What's your favorite movie? What should I watch? truck just turned. There's a whitey. And then this white car just pulled up to the street right when the other whitey was driving by it. He's gonna come over and stalk me. And be stalkered up right here at the curb. And then that was a stalker at the corner of the building, I think. And then starting to drive right when I step on the sidewalk. He's turning by me right there. There's a UPS back there right now. I missed it right at the exact same time. And there's another whitey over there. And this bird. It's a stalker bird. It's flying back toward me right there. There's a whitey truck coming up behind me. It's right there. I think I heard some other engine sound when he drove out behind me. He's gonna meet another whitey at the intersection. And there's also a car honking right when he pulled up to the intersection. And then the whitey's gonna drive by the corner of the building. And then this car turned right when he drove by me. It's probably another stalker head. And there's a whitey with his arm out the window. And that truck is right there. And I saw another whitey in front of me. I'm seeing a bunch of other stalkers in front of me. And then there was another whitey in front of me when that whitey truck turned in front of me. Whitey's. Whitey parade. It says 64, and there's another red car in front of me at the same time. And then the siren started right as that white truck was turning down the street, and another red car, and then it's the male guy synced. It says 66. He's driving by at the door. It's the male guy gonna sync. So whitey. The male guy's taking off right when I step on the street. Is the ambulance gonna drive in front of me? right here. And these cars just pulled up at the same time as each other. It's red and blue. Oh, that's gray car. Never mind. I think they all three pulled up at the same time as each other. The ambulance just turned off right there. That's at the corner of the building. That's at the other building corner. And it's a car that I always see stalking me. That's a little early, but there's a mail van again. And there's a white car in front of me. And that's right at the other side of the alley. And then this blue truck drove out when he pulled up, when he stopped. And then this white truck is right now. There's that blue truck, there he is. There's a lot of sinkheads this morning. Too many. The blue truck is turning right now. The one that was stalking. This car pulled up when I walked up. I think he's stalking. And this car in front of me turned and parked at the corner of the bank, I think. I was looking at the other cars. Right as they got out of the car, these guys walked out. And then they're gonna get in a car at the crosswalk. As she turns to go in the building. And this car started to drive forward at the crosswalk. The one that dropped her off with the 333 on the license plate. And then they got in this truck that's starting right now. And then they're gonna pull off right next to me. Oh, never mind. They're gonna be Saints. I don't know. This is a whitey. This car is parking right now when I get across the street. This truck has a 44 and a blue shirt. He started to drive at the door of Wells Fargo. This whitey is gonna pull out at white now. White is this other stalker looking car that's by me, the corner of the building. There's a semi pulling up to the intersection behind me right now. Is he a stalker? Let's see. Is he gonna drive by me at the crosswalk? And then that blue stalker turned over there when the red semi drove by me. And then there's other blue stalkers over there. Can't even see him probably. And then this red car might have pulled up with the red semi. I don't know if it's turning. Sinks. walking over here with their children. They just walked up right now at the same time that I did. There's a tan car pulling up, or a gray car or whatever, and there's a whitey. Here's a tan car. Is it a tan soccer? It's right at the corner of the building. That white car was in front of that white car was right at the corner of the building. These white cars are at the same time as each other. He's thinking of the guy walking by me. This white truck is synced. Some of these cars look suspicious, but I don't know if they're synced or not. The whiteys. A plane right now. He's not here yet, but pretty much. And then when he flies over me, is something gonna happen? Is it the red and blue? Oh, it's a purple. I saw 2 red cars when it flew over me. I don't know. Usually when the plane flies over me, something happens right there. I think it was a soccer plane. It was pretty much at the intersection. This is a 911. I don't know what's happening right now. There's a whitey. There's the whiteys. Is that a whitey? Is that the corner of the building? So, is that a whitey? Is he a whitey? Is he a whitey? Is he a whitey? Is it the male whitey? Silver truck. The mailman turned right now. Go, 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 go. Woo! The dog is barking around. That truck drives in front of me. some truck beeping or some type of sound right there. I think it was a truck beeping. The dog is barking again. Right there. This whitey is right here at this wall where they sink. Smells like whitey. It wasn't right at the sink place, but that is though, right there. His arm out the window. And that is right there. The wall. This whitey truck is white now with the other stalker behind him. And this whitey was white with that stalker. And then this whitey looked whiteyed up with this whitey. And then this is a tan car, not a silver car. This is a tan car, white now. This is a white now. At each side of the crosswalk. This bird just flew in front of me right here. These two silver cars are pulling up simultaneous. Right at the sidewalk. She's like scratching her neck right as she drives by me. Some other silver car. Comes children on bikes. They're probably coming to stalk me. It's like right after I get over the crosswalk. This white car came out at the same time. Then the other kid rode by me at the corner of the building with a red shirt. And then there's a white car. And then this has a 93. Was it a stalker? I don't know. This has an 88. I don't know if they're stalking, are they? They're not driving by our corners. There's 3 silver cars in a row. Are they stalkers? These whiteys? That's what it looks like to me. It's like the black and silver stalkers when I walk up. It's like a 223 pulling up right when I walk across the street. Whitey just did a U-turn at the corner of the building. I saw a U-turn yesterday too. I saw Whitey doing a U-turn yesterday. I don't see U-turns that much. Like occasionally I'll see them more often, but U-turns are pretty rare for me. Occasionally they'll be doing a U-turn. People are always doing U-turns over there at that intersection, but whenever I see it, they're doing it stalkered up. That's 222. And that white truck was turning at the same time. That's a B922. He's meeting a Whitey truck. And it's a little early for that, I think. I heard a sound right when that drove by me. It's always stalkered up. It was probably, those blue and red cars, This guy's walking up right now. The Whiteys. And he's gonna get across the street right now. And the Whitey is right here at the center of the street. And what else? The red truck pulled up right when I got across the street. The Whitey was at the corner of the building. Here's the corner of Harbor Bar. There's hammering over there right when they drove by me. There's a door where they stalk with Whiteys simultaneously. This red truck's coming out right now at the crosswalk, and this car is right at the crosswalk. And then he's driving by right here and he's scratching his head. And then the blue car was turning when he drove by me. And then they're over there saying good morning right when that drove by me at the corner. They're always doing the intercom thing synced at the bank. They'll just start talking synced. I think these were the red stalkers. This car honking right when this red stalker started to drive. This tan car pulled up right when I walked up. The red stalker has 1, 2, 3. He doesn't know how to drive. The Whitey. Another red stalker. With a blue line flag or something. One of those things. Stalkered up. Good. It's stalkered up out there.
Sorry?
It's stalkered up out there.
Yeah. Pretty busy this morning.
Yep. They're always busy.
Yeah.
When you get a light. For real.
Alright. What can I help you with today, Kate?
Can I get $19 out of my account?
Okay. Alright, she's gonna have to confirm. Do you have a certain preference on the cashback?
Nah.
Oh my God. If I can, exactly. Is that right?
I think so.
Huh, you got a lot of time.
I know.
You only hardly had any.
Try 10 on card and then you roll it. Alright, case section 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. You want to receipt, please?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you.
Whitey. Whitey. This stalker. Stalkered up with the Whitey and a B922 on the silver car. Whitey. tan. 77. Black and silver. Pulling up right now with the tan car. Stalker heads. How many more thousands of hours of videos until they're stalker heads? That truck seemed like a stalker head. That whitey, the door. Norfolk seems boring. Yeah, it's pretty boring. I mean, it's gotten a little less boring over recent years. Oh, there's a white car in front of me at the crosswalk. I think these are the silver sink heads again. And the black car is pulling up at the same time. Oh, yeah. It's another silver car at the same time. And then the whitey. And then another silver car. And then another silver car. And then stalkered up. Stalkered up, bro. Stalkered up. That car with the B2 just drove by at the door. How many other cars are stalking? This one has a 42 on it and a B2 and a B2 842. I think it was a stalker. I think the black and silver car is right there stalking. I think the light's gonna turn green. This bird flew in front of me right at the railing pole. This light gonna turn green right now when I walk up. It's a white car coming up the center of the street. There's another white car coming up when I get across the street. I think it has a 93. Is that a 93? This is the other stalker driving out behind the stalker. It is a 93. There's the red and blue stalkers. With that stalker. Is this a red stalker? Is that a white stalker probably? There's the UPS. He's pulling up right as that car is driving through the intersection. And this car is driving right as it drives by me. And then it's gonna drive by me at the alley. And then it has a 234 on the license plate. see a white truck way over there right now. I was thinking a car was gonna meet me right there. And I just saw a mail truck at the, like, way at Paswalk over there, way down at the end of the street. I saw a white truck at the one side, and I saw a mail truck at the other side. That's crazy. This white truck turned right as a tan car drove in front of me. Oh, my battery's getting low. I can't record any more stalkers. This bird just flew in front of me, chirping right at the corner of the building. Where are the stalkers at? Is it this whitey back here when I get across the street? This just drove out behind me right as a white truck drove in front of me. This is pulling up here like a stalker. Then it's meeting a white truck at this street. And it stops at the stop sign. And there's a whitey right now when I walk up to the street. Stalker it up.